This video will show you how to sell your home in just 3 days and get more money than if you did a more protracted sale. For you to understand why the plan works, I will lay out some ideas you must internalize before the plan will make sense. First of all, this ain't your grandma's home selling plan. In case you missed it, digital has revolutionized how people buy nearly everything. It certainly has transformed the housing market, though you wouldn't know it by looking at homes that have sat on the market for more than a few days, rejected by the buyers who would have paid the most for each home. It's a common misconception that it takes a while to find the right buyer, but this is incorrect for 2 reasons. First, you don't need just one buyer. You should aim for multiple buyers to spark a bidding war for your home. Second, you can quickly reach 95% of potential buyers for your house. Therefore, focus on attracting multiple buyers immediately instead of worrying about how long it takes to find a single buyer. This will produce your best contract. As we focus on attracting many buyers to your home, you should know there is one in the group that is willing to pay you more for your home than all the others. If you've seen some of my other how to sell a home videos, then you'll likely remember the term neighborhood stalker. A neighborhood stalker is someone who intensely desires to purchase a home in your area. This type of buyer exists in sellers markets, buyers markets, and balanced markets alike. But who exactly is this stalker? Typically, the stalker is an individual who recently failed to buy a home nearby. They might have made an offer and been outbid, or perhaps the right home hasn't become available yet. However, this stalker knows the neighborhood well. They are prepared to act quickly and won't let a good property slip away again. The stalker understands local home valuations and avoids underbidding, ensuring they secure their desired home. Moreover, the stalker is likely to offer you the highest price for your home. They possess experience, comprehend current market conditions, and are genuinely eager to live in your neighborhood. Therefore, the stalker represents your ideal buyer, and you should develop a marketing strategy that maximizes the chances of the stalker paying the highest possible price for your home. If you've been following me for a while, you know I often discuss home selling strategy, real estate frequently asked questions, and current housing market conditions because I have found that informed consumers make smarter decisions and are happier when buying or selling a home. If you're not a subscriber, please click the thumbs up like button and subscribe now to get all my new content when it is fresh. If you really want to know what's going on in housing, to see and hear the data explained, to learn the tips and tricks that put extra money in your pocket, then subscribe now and I'll keep you in the know. To effectively market your home and attract multiple buyers, let's consider an example. Imagine marketing your home like Apple launches its products. Before your home even hit the market, rumors about its availability would spread. Features and photos of your home would likely be leaked to various websites, creating a buzz and anticipation. In the weeks leading up to the listing, a significant effort would promote your must-have home. Apple's marketing strategy focuses heavily on generating interest before the product is available to the public. However, real estate doesn't typically follow this approach. Instead, an agent might place a coming soon sign in the yard and inform a few people about the upcoming sale. This method lacks the high-impact Steve Jobs style of selling for top dollar. We know the neighborhood stalker will be the first to show interest and may make a tempting offer before other buyers can see your home. This results in lost opportunities as we need a way to create competition for the stalker. So, here's my question to you. When your home goes live, how many buyers will be eager to view it? Will it resemble an Apple store on the day a new iPhone is released? The bulk of the money and effort to promote your home should happen before it hits the market. This is a period of time that includes a ton of social media exposure and targeted email campaigns. If you're selling a home on your own, you will need to learn how to boost your social media posts so that they reach far beyond your small group of friends. Pre-marketing the home is what brings competition to the neighborhood stalker the day it goes live. Coupled with a grand opening where you hold an open house, the stalker will see all the interest and endeavor to claim your home with a firm offer. You should spend the bulk of your time and money marketing your home before letting people in, as that will produce the results that yield the most money. When it comes time to choose the price you ask for your home, I encourage you to give this some serious thought. Studies show that a home priced correctly at the onset of the marketing plan will, on average, yield 6% to 8% more for the seller than one in which the seller prices high and then reduces it until it sells. There are many reasons that the seller will eventually get less, but it usually comes down to a combination of 2 key factors: fear and greed. We advise our home selling customers that fear and greed rule the housing market, just as they do in every other market. The seller and the buyers must deal with these emotional forces that can wreak havoc on a home sale. For most sellers, there is no fear when they first enter the market. They want to get above top dollar and are unwilling to give the house away. They often do not understand that greed will cause them to overprice their home, asking for an amount that will lure the wrong buyers to their home. As time passes and their home does not sell, greed is replaced by fear, which can cause them to capitulate to an offer that is lower than their home is worth. If you think this can't happen to you, you are like all the sellers who sold below market when fatigue set in after months of being on the market without a buyer. For the buyer, greed will cause them to lowball a well-priced home. Most new to the current market buyers want to try to buy a house at far below market value, a form of greed that often causes them to lose in a negotiation war to an experienced buyer, or to receive a counteroffer from the seller that is far higher than the seller is willing to take. As time progresses and they tire of the difficulty of home shopping and the consistent losses in negotiation, it is fear that causes the buyer to bid too high on a home they could have bought for less. If you think this can't happen to you, you're like the scores of buyers who work with the wrong agent, look at the wrong homes, and then fail to make compelling offers. So, the new seller and new buyer, unless well educated by the real estate agent, typically allow fear and greed to bring them harm. Smart home sellers recognize how the market runs. They use their initial asking price to activate the fear emotion of the ready buyers for their homes. If you understand this concept, then you understand why we advise home sellers to get top dollar for their home. They need to plan to sell a home in just 3 days. Let's examine the 3-day plan that we advise home sellers to use. Our plan works backward from the desired result. It starts with identifying the seller's target move date. For example, if somebody's ideal move date is May 15th, then we subtract 45 days to allow for their buyer to close on the home. Today, we're seeing the average time to close after a contract is ratified to be about 30 days. The extra 15 is a safety measure. To close on May 15th, they need to plan to be under contract by the 1st of April. We choose the Sunday closest to the contract date to hold an open house, mostly so that the neighborhood stalker sees the competition for the home. Our go-live date is the Saturday before the open house. Our goal is to have it under contract by Monday or Tuesday at the latest. Normally, sellers need a few weeks to get a home in showing shape. Our best results have come from pre-marketing a home for up to 2 weeks before it goes live. We hit the major social media channels, the group of active buyers we've been assembling for the past year, and all the agents in our local area to ensure we create the buzz needed to bring competition to the neighborhood stalker. Between the scheduled showings and the open house, the stalker is immediately aware that the property is going to go fast. We typically will hold offers from the beginning, and we tell buyers to bring us their highest and best offer before Monday, as that is the day we plan on ratifying a contract. If you have found our 3-day plan insightful, you should check out my popular 6 tips for selling a home in 2025. It addresses the best things you can do to sell your home for top dollar and save money during the home selling process.